Hello there and welcome back to the channel. So here with another South Park Phone Destroyer video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be working towards completing the PvE missions of the new superhero story mode. If you have downloaded the game or if you have updated the game, you have seen that there's a new series of story mode missions that you need to complete in order to get access to all the cards and all the goodies that the new mode has given you. Now, earlier today, I started recording all of this, but the place where I was, I actually couldn't. It wasn't conducive to recording with voice, so I actually recorded the initial setup. And then I'm just doing a voiceover right now, and then I'm going to continue where I left off. But what's more important here is that I wanted to just take a quick look here. This is the new sort of layout that you'll see for the game. It's sort of dark, and then you'll see Carmen saying that a dark night is falling over South Park. And then from there, you will get Call Girl. Are you ready for the next adventure, new kid? And for sure, I am ready. Now, with the introduction of the new update, there is a new menu option on the new kid cell phone. But for now, we just need to go ahead and click into that little icon to get access to Call Girl's mode. That's where we get access to all the information that we need, all the missions that we need to complete in order to essentially complete the story mode. And that's where we're headed right now. And this is where we're gonna pick up the new kids. I'm your friendly Call Girl. I'm here to guide you. And then Carmen is saying, "Come on, new kid, just follows Wendy's lead," right? So from here you can see we have essentially on the bottom left corner of the screen we have in order to continue forward, we need to gather clues, and in order to get the clues, we need to complete the tasks that are listed below. Essentially, we need to complete 2 tasks. We need to play 8 characters in a single game, in a single player mode that is just PvE, and then we need to defeat 8 adventure units in a single player mode that is essentially PvE. So I'm gonna go ahead now and do a quick search to the game, and if everything goes according to plan, we should be exactly in that location. So let me lower the volume just a tad bit. Perfect. So we should be now ready to go. We just need to then make a deck to go ahead and fight in story mode, right? So we need to play 8 characters. So we need to play 8 cards in a single moment. And then we need to defeat 8 adventure units. So that means that we need to go in the first set of ones. Unfortunately, I already completed the entire story mode. So I'm not completely sure how this is going to work, if we're going to unlock a new story mode in order to, if we're going to unlock a new story mode, or if it's just going to be a rehash of what we already have. We are going to see, because I really do not know. So let's go ahead and make a deck. Because we need to play 8 characters and we need to kill 8 adventures. We need units that are pretty fast and nimble, and that do not cost a lot, right? So let's go ahead and go with adventure, and let's pick up a few cards that are actually low cost. So we'll go with adventure. We'll go with RoboBebe. We'll leave essentially everything that you see here. Will leave. The only changes that we'll make to this deck as of right now, we'll remove the units that are really costly, right? And then we'll replace those units with cheaper units. All right. We'll repair those units. So we have 1. We have 2 with Bandita Sally. We have Sharon. We have 3. We can play. Can we play? I think we can play this one, right? Although we have another Butters. Let's see, what else can we put in? We can put Pocahontas Randy. All right, let's put Pocahontas Randy. That's going to be a little bit more expensive than I was willing to. All right. Then let's go for it. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it in one. It would be nice to just get it done in one. But if we cannot, it's okay, right? And it just we just need to play 8 characters. So actually, we could have just left We could have just left Mr. Hanky in. That's gonna be a little bit less expensive. So let's see what we can replace here. No, I think we should be okay. So let's go for it, guys. Let's do that first mission and see what happens. So we need then to go to PvP or to PvE. So how do we get there? Oh, I forgot. So you just need to head back. And I don't know why is it sort of returning there, returning me to there. Okay. It's not letting me go back. Is this a bug? All right, there we go. So yeah, I completed everything at 100%. So we need to go back Indian summer. So let's say that we go somewhere around here, right? Because the first one is I believe is. Let's see, which one can we pick? Yeah, this one goes pretty fast. So let's pick Sharon. Let's go with Sharon and go there. And like you saw, I'm completely maxed out, so I don't get any of the benefits of the missions. So let's just hope that we get anything, good stuff from that. All right, so we just need to start putting units out. We need to start putting units out as quickly as we can. And that should be pretty easy because we just need to play units, right? So 8 units will go down pretty quickly. Right.
Dead or alive.
So that's going to be already 5 units. 6 units. And obviously having uber level cards are going to make this a lot easier. And there's so many Indians in this level that if you're I think there's a mission where you need to kill Indians or you need to destroy adventure units. So we're just gonna start putting cards here. And here's a question that I have: Will playing Randy means that I'm gonna be able, like the new kid spawns, the little brave kids, count towards that? I am not sure. Here we go. We should for sure have already the 8 units played, and we for sure should have more than 8 units killed. There's no if, buts, or whens about that. And there we go. So yeah, we completed that first mission, and we completed the second mission. So that is as easy as that, guys. We're gonna go ahead and click continue. And we're going to see, I think we already completed all the missions that we needed for completing the hint number 1. So from here, we're going to go to Colger's app. That's the place where we need to go. From there, we're going to see what are the new missions, modify our deck. Perfect. We have our first clue completed. So it's saying, use this app until I'm monitoring South Park for disturbances and I'll keep you posted. So here, we need to play 8 cowboys in a single player mode and defeat 8 male units in a single player mode. That same stage that we were, it was full of male units. So that's going to be very, very easy to do. So let's go back to that same exact location. With the same deck, with the same, with the same deck, with the same units, and let's just go for it. We might not complete it in one, and mainly because we need to play adventure units, and we don't have a lot of adventure units on this deck, right? Boom. So that's 2 male units right there. Let's go ahead and place down a mini moon.
I honor my people.
Let's go ahead and put this guy, put this other guy. So there we go. We could have put, we couldn't put Shelly because we don't have, Shelly is a female, obviously. So that's right there is 4 of them. We need units to die. Actually, that's what we need. Smuggler Ike.
Don't take the pirate.
We need that smuggler Ike to essentially perish. All right, here we go. Here we go. Butters die, so we can play our own butters now.
Should I swab the deck?
Bendita Sally.
Andale.
What a pretty day for you to die.
it always cracks me up. What a pretty day for you to die.
Moon gives me power.
I know.
All right, so like I said, we might not complete this one in the first go, mainly because I did not I sort of did not optimize my deck for this. Oh, let's play one more.
Comfort.
Let's play one more. Let's play one more. And Sharon just perished. Let's see how many do we essentially get. We only play 8 cowboys. Oh yes, because it is just cowboys. It's not adventure, right? So not all the units that we have are cowboys. So unfortunately, that did not that did not end up working. And I'm pretty sure we ended up getting the 8 male units, assuming they were not cowboys. Because if they're cowboys, then we are gonna be in deep, deep trouble. So it seems that this is just a grindy process, right? That we just need to grind. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek. So we defeated the male unit, so we just now need to do the cowboys. So let's modify our deck. Let's just make it so that we just play cowboy units, right? So did it take male cowboys? I need to make sure, because if not, then 8 cowboys in general. So it's not well, it's boys, cowboys. It doesn't say cowgirls, but I'm guessing it doesn't matter. All right. So that means that we need to put in gunslinger. We need to put in gunslinger. Go ahead and put gunslinger. We need to put in. Is Arrowstorm considered a cowboy? I know this one is, so let's go for it. Cowboy. Calamity Heidi is also a cowboy, I think. Let's go for that one. Bandita Sally should be a cowboy too. This is a pirate. This is a pirate. This is a pirate. Outlaw Tweak is a cowboy. So let's put it right here. Sheriff Carmen is also a cowboy, so let's put him there too. Who are we gonna replace? Let's replace the Indian. Pocahontas, Randy, Fireball, and I think that's it for the cowboys. There aren't any more cowboys, so we will have to make do with those. So it probably, like I said, it will probably take more than a couple of hits in order to get that going. So, oh my god. So I messed up. I should have just clicked back, and now I have to go back. So every time you hit back, it's trying to go back. So every time you went into the app, it's sort of one level in. So that's something that they're probably going to need to fix. Now this time it's going to be a little bit harder for me to get this going. Remember, this is at max level, so this is actually going to be pretty difficult to complete.
All right, turd. Listen up. There's a new sheriff in town.
Now the majority of these cards I don't have max, right? So let's play Bandita. So this is just going to be cowboys all the way through. Calamity Heidi.
All right, who's looking to tussle?
So that right there is 5 cowboy units. Let's go ahead and play Outlaw Tweak, which is the last one that we have. I don't know if we have any other no, we don't have any more cards. So we'll have to make do with what we have right now. Alright, let's put Robo Bebe. We'll put Enforcer Jimmy, and then let's go ahead and finish this. Well, most likely we'll not be able to finish that on the first go around. So we'll have to we'll have to make it. You know, if we have to repeat that level, we'll do. That's good. Those cards ended up dying, right? So let's play that again. Carmen, come on, die, bro. I need you to die. Carmen, die. Carmen, no. Carmen did not die. Oh, Calamity Heidi. No. I had Calamity Heidi right there. But we completed the cowboy mission. Pretty awesome. Boom. And I think that should give us the first set of completion, right? In which we are we completed the second how do you call this? The second hint. Boom. Let's go back to the Call Girl app. See what is the next mission that we need to complete. So we need to defeat 8 mystical team units in a single player mode, play 8 cowboys in single player mode, and play 10 male units in a single player mode. So this one, we'll be able to complete this one and that one sort of about the same time. And then we need to go into a mystic play. So let's just go with this exact same deck and see. So mystical units. Let's go and switch. Mystic. Alright, so here we are. So let's see. Mystic, which one I remember was the hardest? Okay, so stage 4 usually is one of the hardest, the longest one and the hardest one. So I think I will have the best chance to deploy as many cards as possible here. The other option is to actually complete those in the actual stage 5, which is more like a PvE. All right.
You're coming with me. All right, turd. Listen up. Make my day.
What the fuck is going on?
I bring you comfort.
All right, everybody up. Actually, using Sharon is not a good idea because we want those units to die, right? We want those units deader than dead, and you know there's a particular reason for that. Because we want to cycle them up, right? So right now we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 units out of all the ones that we need. If Sharon dies, really, I do not care. You know, let's go with the outlaw twig. Let's go ahead and put what we need to put out. Right, so that's a mystical unit right there. Let's go ahead and waste our. Go ahead and waste that. We need to get destroyed, guys. That's all we need. I'm not gonna heal, like I said. I'm just gonna let those units die. That way we can cycle them as quickly as we can. Bandita Sally is a cowboy, so we're gonna put her in. Imp Twig is coming in. Now Imp Twig does count as a mystical unit, right? Calamity Heidi. Alright. Oh, Carmen. No, we could have put Carmen in, but we couldn't. So I'm reckoning that we got about half of the cowboys. Oh no, we got all the cowboys in a single play, and we just need to play 4 more male units, and then we're done with this mission. So So we're gonna hit continue. We're gonna use this exact same deck and this exact same level and just completed it there, right? So depending on how much you have completed and what is the level of your cards, usually my recommendation is to do stage 3 or 4. Those are the ones that you have the highest chance to get something out. The very first one usually goes pretty quick and it's not worth your time. 3 and 4 seem to be the ones that give you the most difficulty. They take the most amount of time. So we need to deploy male cowboy units. So here we go. We need to deploy Slinger. Let's start deploying units that I know are gonna die. This is our second one. Alright, so just deploying the units so that they die. I want them dying. We want to cycle them as quickly as possible. And yes, I could boost. Yes, I could do all sort of good stuff, but I'm not gonna use that because I want my units to perish. That's essentially what it boils down to. All right, there we go. That was gonna be our third male unit. It's gonna be our third male unit, and there you go. We have Gunslinger Kyle up, which is gonna be our fourth and last. That one that's needed for the mission. And now for sure we can just go hardcore mode on this, fellas, and do what we need to do to ensure that we get the win. I guess it pays having low level cards. Alright, here we go, fellas. Now this is this is for realsies. Go ahead and deploy Bounty Hunter Kyle level 5. And just go ahead and do Pandemonium. Now it would be nice if he could do the teleportation, right? But he doesn't. Come on, Shelly. There we go. And that's that. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Bam. So all missions have been completed. We now get the third piece of the clue. We get the third piece of the clue. Let's go ahead and see what's our next set of missions. Next set of missions will be now having to going back and forth actually is a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. Alright, clue number 4. We need to defeat 9 humans in a single player mode, play 8 male units in single player mode, and defeat 10 mystical team units in a single player mode. So we can achieve everything that's listed here in that same stage. So we just now need to put in male units. So let's go ahead and check on our little deck here and just bat it up with male units. As many male units as we can, which we already have done, right? I'll keep the Robo Bebe. Let's go in. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so we're back. Sorry, there was somebody knocking on the door. So let's go ahead and start putting male units back into the mix. Let's replace Bandita. Let's replace Heidi replace Heidi with Stand of Many Moons. Right, so all these are males. We can then replace Sci-Fi. Are aliens male? Are they concealed male units? I don't know. So let's put in. Let's go ahead and put in. What do we put in? For sure, let's put Astronaut Butters for. Put Astronaut Butters for Sharpshooter. I think we should be okay with this. Yep, let's go. Let's go for it, guys. We need to move this here. We need to go back. Let me go from here. Hopefully it's just going to be one instead of having to do it twice. Yep. It's going to make us go twice because we went in twice. Perfect. So let's go for it, guys. So it needs to be human units, right? It cannot be, anything that's human based. It cannot be totems. It cannot be rats. It cannot be pigeons. It has to be human units. All right, here we go. So let's just start deploying male units left and right. We want them to die, so that's what I'm sort of placing the weak units on the front. Alright. Go ahead and put this up. That's a male unit. It's another male unit. Now, it didn't say male adventure, right? So I need to double check that. So that's another male unit. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 5 of the 10 that we need. So hopefully some of these units die because I need them to die. And I'm going to waste... actually, let's put Sun of Many Moons. I'm not going to use his power up. But I do want to waste this. Perfect.
A god graces you, humans.
Another male unit. Oh yes, come on. You need to die. Another male unit. I lost count, guys. I lost count. How many have we played? Oh shoot. No, Bounty Hunter Kyle is healing units. I don't need them to heal. And we had 2 Kyles. I forgot about that. I should have not put 2 Kyles in. We'll be able to put Smuggler Ike, which is another male unit.
I can do this.
And I mean, and most likely we have completed this. Like maybe 2 out of the 3 tasks in this particular run. I know that we have played more than 10 male units. And maybe we'll get the time now to deploy Pocahontas. It will be really neato if we can. And that will assure us our...
Follow me.
And there we go, guys. So 9 humans completed. Male units completed. Did we destroy the 10 mystical units? Yes, we did in a single match. Woohoo! Perfect. So that should give us access to the last clue. And we'll see what comes out of that. Boom. Let's go to the Call Girl app. All right, so who's our first clue? Ooh, ToolShed.
Hello, new kid. It's me, the Coon. You've done an amazing job playing this game, and your abilities have not gone unnoticed. But how would you like to make your deck even better? Now you can, with this. The super rare, incredibly powerful Coon Legendary card. That's right. Quite simply, this priceless foil-lined card will make you an almost invincible player. Oh, but this card isn't just for anyone.
Oh, but we know the
First, you must
Coon.
prove yourself worthy by challenging other superheroes. Succeed in this test, and this will be yours. King Adam.
So is that the guaranteed legendary card? I'm pretty sure that there's some sort of switcheroo at the end because we know that there is. And wow, can you believe it? The Coon in South Park. You freaking idiot. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some sort of switcheroo at the end because we know that there is no Coon legendary card. So we'll see what happens. So we'll have to now fight ToolShed. we'll go exactly with what we have right now. I mean, I'm pretty certain that we can beat it. Now the question is, can you fight the boss more than once to get multiple rewards, or if it's just only once? We'll definitely take a look at that.
I am ToolShed.
I am ToolShed. No. I am ToolShed, defender of freedom and a DIY expert. Prepare to get toolshedded. Okay? I'm prepared. I am prepared for that. Alright, so
I bring you comfort.
here we go. We're gonna be fighting Sharon now. We're gonna go full blast here with a full might of our top 500 legendary decks. There's no way you can stop us, bro. Level 5 new kid, I laugh at your puniness. Oh snap, brothers. We need to heal everybody up. Oh no, guys, that's it. It's over. It's over. Do it. So we just defeated ToolShed. Do we get his card? It would be nice if we do. Let's go ahead and click continue. See what happens. See what's the reward. I mean, there has to be a reward right now. Oh yes, perfect. So we got an epic card right there, and we got some materials which will come in very, very handy. Freaking awesome. All right, so we need to complete another set of clues. I'm gonna go ahead and complete this entire set and fight the next boss, and then we'll cut the video here because the video will end up being very, very long if we just continue. So let's go ahead. We need to defeat 9 mystical team units in single player mode, defeat 10 fighter units in single player mode, and play 7 characters in PvP mode. So we need to go back to PvP, huh? All right. So mystical and fighter units. All right, so let's make a deck for that. So mystical. So we need to put fighter. So we need to make a fighter heavy deck essentially. That's what it all boils down to. That's what it all boils down. Oh no, I don't wanna. I usually don't like removing those last two, and the reason being for that is no, the reason for that is that those are very high level cards and they will carry you over. So in these levels, you don't need a lot to essentially carry you over. You just need a few cards here and there. So where's Robo Baby? Where is my Robo Baby? For some reason, Robo Baby is eluding me. Guys, do you guys see Robo Baby? Oh my lordy. And where's Bounty Hunter Kyle? Oh, here's Bounty Hunter Kyle. This is where it was not Robo Baby, the one that was looking. It was Bounty Hunter Kyle. Alright, so let's pad our deck with units. Here we go. Space Water Token. Program Stand. Alien Drone is a fighter unit, right? So let's just put Alien Drone in. Let's put Dog Poo in. Let's put Tali in. And what else can we put in that is a fighter? Oh, Terrence and Phillip might not be a bad idea. There we go. So it's not a cheap unit by itself, but it should do the trick. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there were a bunch of fighter units on this match too. Yeah, so we should be okay in this one. Why did it took me all the way to the end? So it says Mystic, right? Yeah. It says Mystic, so we need to go all the way back to Mystic. This is Fantasy, Mystic. There we go. Do we want to do... Let's do a different one. Actually, no, let's do the same one because I know Where was Imp? This one right here. Yeah, there were a lot of ground units here, and not many range units. So we should be doing okay on this one. All right, let's start putting units out.
Program initiated.
So that's an assassin. So far, there aren't been any fighters. So those are assassins. That's a fighter right there. Is that a tank? That is a freaking tank. That's a ranged unit. So maybe this is not the right stage to do this, guys. We'll probably have to change. We'll probably end up changing because so far I haven't seen a single fighter unit of the mystical nature. Now the little brave is a fighter unit. That is a fighter unit. Fighter units down. I mean, we for sure now have completed the mission of deploying the fighter unit. Alright. So unfortunately, we didn't get, I mean, maybe 1 or 2 tops. Maybe 3. I mean, but that's as much as I'm going to give it. I mean, this is crazy right now. So right now, the only one that's going to kill stuff is Bounty Hunter Kyle. That's the only, actually, and the alien drone are the only ones that can actually do some damage here. And there we go. So let's see how many fighter units we ended up destroying. So yeah, only 2 fighter units. We need to switch. To another stage in order to complete this one. Unfortunately, it's not gonna cut it for us. So let's go ahead and switch this stage. Okay. So he is a fighter. So he is a fighter unit. Let's see, make sure. Fighter. Let's go with this one. It's a little bit harder. It's a little bit higher up on the food chain. So he should be harder and he should put out more units than we care to admit. All right. Boom. 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 We're going full out war. So far, no fighter units, unfortunately. No fighter units, unfortunately. Those are non-human things. It's a ranged unit. Wow. Token has gone berserk right now. It's completely lagged right now. Alright, let's get rid of those water fountains there. So it seems that I was wrong. No fighter unit so far. Another tank, guys. Another tank. Another assassin. Another range unit. Dang it. I chose wrong. I most definitely chose wrong. We're gonna destroy one because the boss of this stage is a fighter. But that doesn't mean that it isn't fun right now. So far, it seems like this is going to be a very, very grindy mission. Not that completing all the stages on the PvE wasn't grindy, because after level 6 and level 7, when it was the same old thing, same old, it was just that. It was just grind, grind, grind. Alright, so this guy's gonna... That guy's gonna perish very, very soon, so... So this is sad. It is all tank units. There's not a single fighter in this match, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Maybe destroying Stan will give me one. But if that's the case, yeah, he just gave me one, which is, oh, it's horrible. So maybe we need to switch. Maybe we need to, instead of picking a fighter for the boss stage, we need to pick let's say a range unit. How about that? How does that sound? And then we need to go in and play 7 PvP matches. Or not play 7 PvP matches, just deploy 7 cards in a PvP match. Alright, so let's do... How about if we do Ninja? I'm pretty sure I will see, if we do Ninja, I'm pretty sure we'll see some fighter units here. We have to. We have to. Alright, so just waiting for that load time.
My faith has prepared me. Make peace with your God.
Oh, make peace with your God. I made peace with my God a long time ago.
God told me to destroy you.
Oh, we don't even get save from doogies on regular matches, guys. All right, so that's one fighter. That's gonna be number 4 when he gets destroyed. By the way, that's a level 5 legendary card. Freaking Master Ninja has been wailing, guys. Alright, perfect. That's going to be our number... So it was number 4. That's going to be a number 5. Come on. Master Ninja, put something else, bro.
My vision show your demise. Freeze protocol, go! Charge!
Come on, Ninja, put something else. Oh, yes, come on. That's all I need. That's not all I need. I need more, but I need you. I'm not going to put any more units. I'm going to let him do his thing. Come on, kill him. Perfect. Let's see what he deploys now. Let's put Stan on many moons.
I honor my people.
He's thinking about it.
I'm gonna beat you like it's Sunday.
That's a fighter unit. It's Mystic? Yeah, it is Mystic. So let's go for it.
Bless you, child.
A range unit, no good for us, bros. No good for us. But we're still gonna go in for the kill. And that's all she wrote. So let me see. 6, so 5, 4, 3. So we got 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. I did not see. Oh man, I missed it. I missed it. So we just need 3 more. 3 more, guys. So it seems that this one is pretty lucrative, so we'll do it here. Let's go, let's go. All right, waiting for that load time. Takes a little bit.
My fate has prepared me. Make peace with your god.
I will make peace with them.
I keep my
Everyone,
shed.
All right, perfect. That's one of the units we need to destroy. Let's put it in a course of intercept. Course of intercept, Captain.
God told me to destroy you.
Careful, my creature.
I was wrong.
Perfect.
Come quietly.
Perfect, perfect. Here we go. Pushing in, pushing in.
I'm gonna beat you like it's Sunday school.
All right.
My hut.
Run is another fighter unit. That's going to be fighter unit number 2. Remember, we need 4 of them. So we just need 2 more after this one in order to make it work. You know, maybe, just maybe, I need to slow down my pace, but I do not care. I just want to get this done.
I have awakened.
And there's going to be our number 3 card. Hopefully he can suck the life of all of the units. Yes. Freaking nice.
Download complete. My visions show your demise. Take flight.
Oh, freaking doogies. Pay them.
I fear no one. God graces
All right,
you,
that's going to be a
humans.
number 4 card. Perfect. It's a matter of defeating that one and just calling it a win. So now we're going to go into all-out war. And essentially finish up this stage and finish up this set of missions. Bam. Fighter units in single player mode completed. Let's go ahead and click continue. Now we need to go into player versus player mode. And that should be done in a single match. So let's go into PvP battle. I'm going to pick my sci-fi fantasy deck. And that should be enough for me to get, you know, I'll be able to roll out 7 cards, no problem whatsoever. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the deck that we need. So we're gonna go now into a player match and just go ahead and click battle. So 10 coins to get the locker. Should we do it? Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? We're gonna play PvP, and I'm pretty sure the next mission will have some sort of PvP component. Now it would be cool if these sort of missions were permanent and you could do them like on a weekly basis, like, you know, kill so many units, do that, so that you could keep doing it week after week, and it will give you a small reward. It doesn't need to be anything big, but just something to force you to change your deck every so often, right? Okay. This is the Great Cornholio. I want TP for my bomb hole. Okay.
All right, far too many microaggressions happening here.
Sen is sensing near the new kid. Ooh, level 6 Sharon, level 5 Sharon, sorry. Scary stuff, guys, scary stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna let that guy just do what he's doing up there. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to defend him because it's really not in my best interest. Because I want to do exactly this right now. Thank you for healing yourself. Ooh. He has,
Follow me.
not hallelujah, purification. Alright, I see you. I see you. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's go ahead and do... Ooh, okay. I'm glad that I didn't do that. Because that would have been It's very, very bad. Okay. Boom. And then I'll be able to mind control that in a second. Just like right now.
Moon, give me power.
Thank you so much.
Moon, give me power.
Whew.
Applaud me. This costume rules.
Alright, so unfortunately, I will lose one of those aliens out. Actually, I'm gonna lose both of them now. But that's okay. I think I got the slight advantage. If he doesn't do a freaking unholy combustion, which he of course did, right? But that's okay. We have Shield Maiden Wendy on the front lines, ready to take the brunt of that damage, putting her over behind it. And remember, this is all about playing cards. This is has nothing to do with winning. All about playing those cards. But obviously, if you can win, it would be freaking amazing.
Reincarnation better be. Polly want a cracker?
Oh man, that made me just too sad. Too sad right now.
What the fuck is going on?
But I for sure have played more than 7 cards. But we want to try winning this match, guys. How about that? Go ahead and poison all that. He is going to do the Purify, right? He's going to do the Purify. Because it's only logical that he's going to do that.
Moon, give me power.
Right, and now we're going to deploy this and we're going to do this, guys. We're freaking on full defense mode, guys. Full defense mode right here. I don't think we're going to be able to win this, boys. We're not going to win this, boys. We did not win this, guys, but that's okay. All we needed to do was to play 7 cards, and 7 cards we did. Oh, I wanted to say good game, but we couldn't. Bam! So that is that. All right, let's take a quick gander at the missions. What are the next set of missions that we need to complete? Now, this going back and forth is slowly becoming a little bit tiring, to be honest with you. Play 7 sci-fi team units in a single player mode. Defeat 7 kids in PvP mode. So I need to get 7 wins and play 9 common cards in single player mode. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, so this is gonna be the point where I'm gonna stop the video and I will continue with this at a later time. So just gonna keep making part 2, part 3 of the PvE series for the superhero team, guys. So hope you like the video, hope you enjoy. I will catch you guys later. Take care. Soul is checking out. Later, guys.